It's a wide variety of people who visit the museum, really. Quite a lot of local people and people who often don't quite fit the profile of a typical museum visitor.
Well, I've been working in the building since 2007, and I just came to work here because basically there was a job for a gallery assistant post to come, and I was unemployed at that current time, so I came, applied for the job, went through a good few different interviews, had to give a presentation on the family that lived here, etc. And so did that, got the job, and then I just worked my way up and chipped away at it for 8 or so years now.
Okay, so what do you do?
I'm here for the day. I will go back to Chester this evening, and I joined this instructor from the center, and we are taking care of this child. So we came to visit the castle and to have a walk in the park, and that's it.
He practically ruled the town. He had his own currency when they paid him. He paid them in his own currency because he had his own shops.
Jesus.
And his name was Crochet.
I like to think about all the people who've ever worked or lived here, and I'm walking the same floorboards as them all the way back for hundreds of years, and I'd love to know their stories. If I could come back, go back in time and just see all the place running in the old days, that'd be great.
There's always stories of it being haunted and places you couldn't go but you'd want to go as kids. But yeah, no, so we're regular visitors, even though I went to school here as well.
I used to be terrified of going in the basement when I was little. You couldn't get me in the basement at all, but I'll go, if I was doing the opening, I'd run straight through, turn all the lights on, and then I'd be fine.
I think the first time I came here, as I said, I was a bit in awe because I come from a very small school to a school that was really massive and finding your way around. I think for me, my favourite thing was meeting different people, because when you're in a Roman Catholic school, you tend to be only with Roman Catholics. And then when you come to grammar school, you're mixing with all different denominations, and it was a good experience, and I made lots of friends, yeah.
I've learned how to read a census return. I can tell you what classes the people came from. Just by printing them out and looking at them, because,
wow.
The castle itself, as you know, it was the home of the Crochets. And they were the iron foundries. Well, they were known as the Iron Kings. And there was nobody to match them in the country. They built the cannons for Nelson's ships.
Okay, well, this gallery space, like I say, arrived about 2 years ago for a Catherine Williams exhibition. Absolutely amazing launch. Okay, really positive visitor figures coming from that. It was a really big coup on that point.
I think it's important to Merthyr because it's such a wide variety of different activities. Yeah, you've got fishing, you've got kids pools, cafe, a lot of different age people come here, and then you've got the museum which has been here over 100 years.
I belonged to another school called County Grammar School, and we were great rivals, and I went to school during the war, and we played each other 4 times at rugby, and my last year we lost 3 times, and we played the last game, and we didn't want to lose 4. Always remember it. And there was a line out on the 25, and the ball went loose, and I was playing outside half for the County Grammar School, and the ball went loose. The forward fly kicked it right into my arms, and I dropped a goal. So we won the last game, and that's my claim to fame.